Hey guys, welcome back. So, we are doing something completely different today. I thought maybe Ark needed a bit of a change, so I decided to do Stonehearth. Now, Stonehearth is a game about getting settled up in a new, world. So, last time I played, they had the Ascendancy and Araya's children, but they never had the Northern Alliance. So, we're gonna go with the Northern Alliance. Now, I've actually already played with the Northern Alliance. They're pretty okay. And they say the Arctic is favored, but honestly, they have a pretty tough time in the Arctic. So we're going to go over to the Temperate. So we're going to go to the Temperate. So I'm going to go with the normal difficulty, eventually move on to hard difficulty with a completely new world. But for right now, let's just continue. Yes, I understand they like the Arctic more. We're gonna spin 3 times, and whatever we get is what we get. 1, 2, 3. So we got a pretty good layout, I guess. I mean, in terms of body we did, but mind, actually no, we got someone with a good mind. Spirit is not high, I'll say that. But we're gonna accept the roster and continue. So now I'm thinking, what should we do? Because last time I went with food for days, which wasn't a bad idea. But I feel like we should go with something else. I feel like the hunting party would be good, just because it comes still with the cook. And I do like the cook, and it comes with the archers, which is really nice to have. So I might do the hunting party. So we're going to go with the hunting party. So we're going to start out in spring in the forest is a season of rebirth lasting 3 months. Rain melts the snow, revealing new growth hidden underneath, and trees come back to life covered with colorful blossoms. Autumn is a season lasting 3 months. Gold, winter blanket. Winter blanket. What about summer? Summer in the forest is the mildest season, lasting 3 months. It is a time to relax and bask in the sun without worrying about the storms or snow. Sure, we'll go with that. Now we have to pick somewhere based on the trees, wildlife, and minerals. Now I feel like right here is pretty okay, because I went somewhere with low mineral count, and it was a lot better than somewhere with wildlife and trees and not as many trees, so I think right here will be perfect. We'll settle right here. Okay. So that's good. Feel like that's a good spot. Because the minerals, you still get a lot of those. It's not as bad as most people would think. And if anything, we're on a mountain, that's a problem. That's my only problem. Because if I go down here, it'd be, I've never seen that before. Hold on, what is that? What is that? Oh, that's cool. Okay, so let's, we'll click this banner and we'll go down here. I know this isn't exactly where I wanted, but this is good. Alright, cool. So, starting off in the game, you want to designate a zone on, well, where they put their things. So, I am going to start off with having them chop down a bunch of trees, get everything done. Hold on, there we go. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can just, harvest. Basically, that's all you really want to do. Just harvest on your first day. Don't focus on, building anything. No one really needs anything built, but definitely harvesting and getting everything ready is a main priority. So, you might wonder what these skill sets are. If you haven't played Stonehearth, you don't know these skill sets, or, traits. Now, these traits affect what they can be and what they will excel in, and what they won't. So, if you have the highest body, which is a level 6, and that's in everything, I think 6 is the highest, you can change their job and put them as a archer. And that will give them resistance to attacks, because this, who's the one who I assigned? Hold on real quick. So the person I assigned is, so I assigned someone. Who is the guy I assigned? A figure appears, she'll come in and then you get to decide what you want, or you'll decide your name and then you'll decide what banner you get, and this will basically say like 3 roads give 3 times their normal speed, items worth 50% more, traders times more gold. Anyway, these all do different things. I think I'm gonna go with mining gives 50% more ore, stone and clay, and they won't mine cramped spaces. So that's actually pretty good, as well as since to get resources we either might have to mine in here or go all the way up here. So having that's going to be a bit better. Also, we can move on to this island, which should be kind of nice. It'd be definitely more protected. So yeah, I think I'm just going to click random. Let's find something. I'm just going to call it. No, I don't know what to call it. I think Banner of the Strength will be good, and then I can figure that out in a second, honestly. But here, actually, let me go back to what I was saying. So this person I signed, they have 6 body, or I like to call it strength, and then look at their health. It's 212. I'm going to click on this person, 155, and they probably have a pretty okay, yeah, they have pretty okay HP, so that's pretty good. Let's see. I'm just gonna name it Rivertown. Rivertown. Oh, I was not thinking Rivertown. Alright. So then, that'll be done. There we go. They'll be okay with that. And yeah. Everything gets moved into here eventually. What are they doing? Oh, they're changing the banner. So this is... There we go. Banner's changed. So they have that banner now. Now, I think at a point they had a marrying mechanic, but I'm not exactly sure. So, I can't remember exactly, but they did. Like when they did, but I feel like they did. I can't exactly remember though. I think that'd be cool because they don't have that anymore. They just talk to each other. So that's about it. I mean, oh, I have autosave on. Cool. So that's pretty good just to have autosave. It is definitely worth it. In case something happens, you always have autosave so you can go back to your most recent file just in case you forgot to save. Oh, a gift. 3 cornbread, peasant bread, and 3 roast sausage. Ooh, food. I'm not gonna read any of this. You guys can. You can pause it and read it. There we go. So that's about it. So, I don't remember exactly what we got. Okay, so we have the cook. You have a mason. You always start out with a mason. And then an archer. So, I might stick with 1 archer for now. Because when you go over to this little house over here, you have your net worth and your edibles. You want to get it up to this amount. These two, the goals. Because then you get a new person. Every time you get reach your goal, you get a new person the next day. And then eventually you'll just gain and gain and gain a bunch of people. And then they all work for you, I guess. You have to build them houses, though. That's another thing. You want to build them houses, or else they'll get very upset with you. The morale right now is very high, and you can check that by just clicking on the little morale, or just clicking on the character sheet. Now, their morale is very, very high is because they have the pioneering spirit and established an outpost. You get those 2 the first day, and then you'll get negative ones. Now, the negative ones you don't want too many of because then they get sad and then their movement speed gets reduced. So you definitely want it up here, but most of the time I can usually just get it to here just because it's the easiest. So I think that's about it for this. Over here, you can assign them what to do. So the archer, they can only haul and do their job because they need to be, well, they're more focused on looking out. Each job has something different that they can do, so just be cautious of that. If you see someone idling and they only have 2 things assigned, that's probably why. But you can remove some of the things. Like, you can just have them haul. Like, I could tell the archer stop working, and he can just help get all this wood and everything in this little form of, well, this zone that I use for stockpile. You can actually even sort your stockpile. Like, I could go in, probably gonna need to do this anyway, so just, actually, I don't want it right there. Whatever. Put it, like, right there is fine. I can sort it. I can do nothing in here, or I can do just resources, just construction. I can do all of it. Or you can just do one. You can just take out one, put in one, or you can do none, and then click just wood. It just all depends. So yeah, that's how you deal with stockpiles. I'll get into everything else as it comes along, but I think for now that's pretty good. So, it's usually pretty boring. I mean, all you do is just gather in the beginning. What is that? Oh. Anyway. You actually trap these guys, so eventually you do get to keep pets, but in the beginning you definitely just trap. Now, I might get this guy sensitive to... Oh, these also rub off on their morale. So if they do something they don't like, it's just gonna bother them. Let's say there's a character, I guess I'm gonna call it, or one of the guys or girls over here. If, let's say they like fine dining. If they don't get fine dining and they get really, like, I guess, maybe just like some berries, like just harvested right off the bush and they eat it, they're not gonna like that and they're gonna get a negative moodlet. I'm going to call them moodlets. I don't care. I know this isn't Sims, but I'm going to call it moodlets. Because it kind of is a moodlet. But it affects their morale. Oh, also, they talk to them. So if they have an unpleasant talk, that could affect their morale as well. So you want to definitely keep an eye on that. It definitely helps, and maybe will explain why your town is moving a bit slower. This is how you can build. So I can go into templates, and I can build all these things. So I think that's it for building. I mean, you could probably find more buildings off the Steam Workshop or wherever you're getting it from. But yeah, I think for now that's about it. I'm gonna not fight and defend. I actually wanted to designate a zone for trapping, but I need to get a trapper first. So this guy, he's gonna be a trapper, I think. Actually, do I even have the, what I need? I keep clicking the wrong thing. I wanna change job. No, I have the cook, the mason, and the archer. Now, I try to put people as archers as high, body, because it'll definitely help. So I'm not gonna put another archer just yet, but I think, actually, you might be good for, let's go to character sheet. What is your appeal? There's also appeal that helps with, like, it also helps keep up the overall opinion of the town. So, let's go to character sheet. I think, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. We're gonna put it, why do I keep clicking character sheet? I am so sorry. I want to either put him as a cook or a mason. I think I'm gonna put him as a mason. Am I gonna put him as a mason? I don't know. You know what? Yeah, sure. Put him as a mason. The faster I can get tools, the better. So you can also fast forward just because in case this stuff gets boring. Because it does eventually. You just kind of are like sitting around, kind of waiting for things to happen. Because honestly, it's not that fun to wait. Alright, let's get into workshops. And we're gonna have him build his workshop. Don't have a lot of stone, so we might just leave him alone for this, like, stone-wise. I want to actually see if you can dig in here. Let's see. I'm just gonna do a little bit of digging. Just a small amount. Okay, so you got mound of clay. So if they can get stone, which I'm doubting because all I see is dirt. So yeah, we're going to have to go up and up again, and we're going to have to just go on huge stone missions and just get a bunch of stone. Because it doesn't seem like they're going to get stone from here. Yeah, it's just clay. I mean, clay's useful when you have the person who does pottery, but we do not. So he is not very useful to us just yet. Okay. Oh, what is that? What are these guys? They're ostriches. You can harvest them for meat. Oh, a shepherd has to. I don't have a shepherd. Oh, these are where you get the large eggs from. Cool, we'll leave them alone then. Because you can cook, and you can cook the large eggs for bigger meals and better meals. I think I'm going to wait till I get further along, and then I'll bring you guys back, so I'll actually see you guys once this is a bit further along, maybe on our second day. Maybe I might wait till we get the notification for a new person. I think it happens at 8 o'clock, maybe? I'm hoping. I don't actually know. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, we didn't. Cool. So, again, you want that pretty high. Don't want it to... You definitely want more people. That's just all I can say. Definitely keep going for more people. Keep going for more resources, more people. Just don't stop with that stuff, because you're going to need it. Anyway, I'll probably bring you just... Oh, I can't talk today. I'll probably bring you guys back once this is all, well, a little bit further along. Maybe even just skip to when we get the next person. So I'll just skip another day. 2 days, however long it takes to get this person. Because basically all I'm going to do is chop trees, I have the mason do work, run up here, get some stone, that kind of thing. It's not very exciting. I mean, the only thing I can really show you how to do is build a ladder. Just go over to the chair, with a little arrow on top, click construct ladder, find a nice place to build your ladder wherever you want, and then build it. Then someone will come over and build the ladder. I mean, that's about it. Simple as that. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so we're back. So, I've been doing a bit of work. I made my pathway all the way up and made it over here. So I actually want to explain something. What this is. This is a silver vein, and this is a... Oh, tree got in the way. This is a copper vein. These, when you mine them, this looked exactly like this. As you mine them, it gets bigger and bigger. And then you get a bunch of that ore from it. Now, I feel like iron veins are the most useful because you can make tons and tons of tools. Once you get the blacksmith, they can make tools for your archers, for your footmen, which is the next level up from archer. So, I feel as if iron is the most useful, but that's just my opinion. As well as, they sleep on the ground if you don't get them beds. And I forgot to mention that. So I don't want them sleeping outside, so I decided to get them a house. Now, I went over here, and it stays like this until you click build. But I don't have a door, so I'm not going to click build yet, so I'm not going to deal with that. But how to get buildings is you can build your own building by just clicking new building, or you can use templates, and you can search templates. So let's say I want a herbalist house, and herbalist is a healer, basically. Actually, I think you have to unlock them first. So basically, I have a mason, so I have a mason's hut. Or a mason's workshop, that kind of thing. Anyway, I think I'm also going to get a new person. I am. We accept the person. We can go over here and check out their stats. So let's go in, and wow, you're a well-rounded person all around. I think it's a she, I don't actually know. I can't remember if you can tell by this or not. But, this means they come with an animal. So she comes with a rabbit. She saved a rabbit, and now they've been inseparable. I don't know where the rabbit is, though. The rabbit eventually will appear in town, but you don't see them sometimes right away. I don't see them. Sometimes they'll spawn. Oh, yeah, there's the rabbit right there. I think that's our rabbit. Yeah, it's our rabbit. This is our rabbit. He'll eventually make his way into town when he wants food, and then he just kind of sticks around town. And then it also... people love when there's animals because they actually will communicate with animals, and I think that helps boost morale. So having those guys around is definitely worth it. They're also very cute. So I think that's about it. But yeah, I'm having the mason work, as well as you can tell, their pioneering spirit is gone because now they're realizing, oh my gosh, this is awful. Also, the reason why this guy's so, sad is because he got beat up when attack happened. He got literally right in the middle of it. It was, it was him. He got right in the middle of it. But, yeah. I think that's amazing. Where's that person? This one right here? Wow, I am, impressed. 6, and then who... I should probably actually check their health. Because now I'm actually noticing they have different health stats. Like, this one has 3, but it's a 143. This one has 6, and it's a 161. That's not that big of a difference. 152. So, I feel like, that... Oh my gosh. I don't know. Feel like we just need to build a house. We already have 6 people. We need a window. Why did we lose a window? How did we lose a window? Alright, whatever. I'm not gonna... Oh, because you took it out. Cool. Alright. Also, if you see something marked red and it's an item, you can take this tool, this loot tool, and just go around the area, just make sure nothing's, dropped. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably bring you guys back once we have this house. Hold on, actually. So, this isn't a... Whoa, okay. Oh, okay. No. That button basically, again, town alert mode. Everyone will go over to flag right here. Oh, he's actually leading them away, so I'm not too worried, actually. So we'll just tell him to chill out. And then we get a bunch of loot. Cool. That was pretty easy. A lot easier than I thought it would be. Rania returns. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. You return! Okay, so she just came over and gave us bright bell seeds, I guess. I don't know why, but whatever. Aren't these bright bells right here? Yeah, these are bright bells. Why did she give us more bright bells? We don't need any more bright bells. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. So I think I explained everything I needed to. So, actually, this was a pretty short episode, honestly, but in the beginning, it's definitely just a grind to just get what you need, just to have a fun experience, which I find this entire thing pretty fun myself, so... Next episode, you're probably going to see this built, and actually, we'll build it now. Click build, and whoever can build it, will build it. And I might have a second one right over here, and if you're wondering where all these trees came from, you can plant trees. You can click place, and then there's different kinds of trees. There's the pine tree, oak tree, juniper tree, There's also seeds, silkweed, bright bell, and berry bushes. So I'm actually going to grow a silkweed because those are pretty useful, so probably pop it right there. Okay. So they're going to build. They're going pretty fast, but that's also because I have it on 2 times game speed. So once this is built, they will actually just sleep in the bed. They won't claim a bed for their own. So that's pretty good, because then you can set a cook in a cook's house, and then they'll sleep in their house. You can set it to where only they will. So that's kind of fun. Anyway, I think that's where I'm going to leave it. I just want to get a bit more done. This is just really tedious and just very, like, collect, gather, collect, well, same thing. Chop down trees, pick up all the wood, bring it over to the stockpile, go over to the mine, do a bunch of mining, bring it all back over, build a house, build another house, get a cook, get a farmer, that kind of thing. I'm probably gonna show all that, but I'm probably just gonna do a lot of gathering. Doing a lot of gathering trees, a lot of getting stone, that kind of thing. So, yeah. Maybe I'll probably even have a few more people, but who knows, I might keep that off as well. I just want to clean up this entire mess. Oh, you also get merchants coming in, I forgot to mention. You can sell them things, but I'm not going to sell them anything because I don't have anything to sell. So yeah. Can't buy anything either, so I'm just going to close it out. Anyway, I think this is a good place to leave it off. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye!